Welcome once again. So today we're going to be looking at quadratic equations using factorization method. So here's a typical example. It says solve 3y squared plus 13y plus 12 is equal to 0. Now to be able to solve this using factorization method, there are some steps that you can follow to help you make it easy. So these are the steps. First, try to resolve it using the general equation of a quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So now, from the question you're given, try to identify which is a, which is b, which is c, because it's going to help you to solve. So from here, you can relate our a to p, so you know that our a here is 3. Right? Our b here is what? 13. And our c is 12. So what are the short steps to be able to solve this using factorization? Some simple rules are very easy rules to remember. First, multiply the coefficients of x squared, that is in this case, by c. So this implies, first thing you do, you multiply a times c. So let's say our answer is giving us as d. So what's the next step? The second step is find two values of d. That is, find two values of d, right? And this d here, such that when you multiply, it gives d, right? And when you add it, it gives b. That is this b here. When added, it gives that b here. So this is the same thing as this b here. So now let's try and follow the rules. So the first step is what? Multiply coefficient of, that's multiply a by c, coefficient of x squared. A is what? 3 by c, which is 12. Gives us what? 36. So the next step says you should do what? Find two values such that when you multiply it, it gives you 36, and when you add it, it gives you b. It means here, when you add it, it gives you what? 13. So in this situation, the first thing I would advise is just write the factors of 36 that you know. So the factors of 36 we have 36 and 1, multiply it to 36, you have 2 and 18, give you 36, you have 3 and 12. These two also give you 36, right? Then what else? 4 and 9. All this will give you 36. So you're writing the factors down. So you now know which of these two would you add that will give you 13. So you now see it's 4 and 9. Then when you add, it will give you 13. So you have gotten the two factors that when you multiply, it will give you 36. And when you add, it will give you what? 13. So you come here and now rewrite the situation. So you rewrite the equation as 3y squared plus, you can choose any one the way you want. You can choose it to be 4y plus 9y plus 12 is equal to 0. So you can put it in this this order. So in that case, we now try to group it. So you can group this together and group this together. However, you can change it to still work. So from here, you now find common factors of this group and common factors of that group. What are the common factors of this group? Is only y. So you have y is equals to 3y plus 4, right? Then plus. What is common to this? If you see 9 and 12, just look at what factors can divide the both of them. So here you can see that it is 3. 3 can go into 9, 3 can go into 12. So we'll bring out our 3 and try to simplify it. So we'll still be having now 3y plus 4. If you do this correctly, you always have what is at the bracket here and the bracket here to be the same. So here you just bring out the equation. So you will be having y plus 3, right? 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. So for us to finish our factorization, I'm going to clean up this space, right? Finish our factorization here. It means what we're going to be having here now, y plus 3 equate everything to 0 equals to 0, and then 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. So we have two separate equations. So let's call this the first one, let's call this the second equation. So for the first equation, we're having y plus 3 is equal to 0, it means y is equal to minus 3. And for the second equation, 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. It means 3y is equal to minus 4. And then y is now equals to what? Minus 4 over 3. That's one of the simple ways to solve by factorization.